Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Band Together Leadership. My name is Paul Everts. I'm your host. You can reach me at my email address, and I wish you would. It's BAND, number 2, together, bandtogether@comcast.net. Go to our website, which is conductingmylife.com. You'll see that I'm an author, I'm a speaker, trainer, coach. I'm part of the John Maxwell team, and we are returning. It's been too long. I'm sorry. But we're going back to this great book. Oh my gosh, this is a great book. Boom! Look at that. So we're on chapter 6, breakthrough is number 6. And again, I apologize. The way it works is I spend probably 5 to 10 minutes on each chapter, outlining the chapter. You could always hire me to come to your school, to your church, to your business, and we can do a cool little seminar on breakthrough parenting. All right? I'd love to come out and help you. I'm a father of 2, grandfather of 2, soon to be 3. My wife and I did a wonderful job raising PJ. We used this book, oh my gosh, the Breakthrough Parenting book, 1996. So Katie was born in 1996, and PJ was born in 1994. All right. And also, it's autographed by the guy. Oh my God, this is so cool. Okay, I got some music to be played in the background. I'm a high school band director. Been retired for a little bit, still working a little bit, and love to have the music in the background because it reminds me of my time in the high school band room. Breakthrough number 6. The growth that counts isn't in years. The potential breakthrough for the parent, the development of a growth game plan, the potential breakthrough for the child, maturity. Ooh, that'd be great. Oh my gosh, that'd be great. So here we go. An extra large man stepped on a public scale, not knowing it was out of order. The extra large man dropped a coin into the slot, and the indicator on the scale bounced its way up and stopped at 75 pounds. As he did that, a little boy and his mother walked by the sidewalk. The boy, seeing the scale stopped at 75 pounds, shouted out, "Look, Mom! That man is hollow!" Hollow is a word that unfortunately describes many children growing up today. And again, this is 1996. On the outside, they look fine. As they get older, they get taller and fill out. Their bodies mature until they become young adults, but they may not be growing on the inside. They may not be experiencing personal growth. And that's the growth that really counts. And so what happens is it gives you boldface, says growth is not automatic. And again, I'm not going to read word for word, so don't start drooling. Personal growth doesn't come simply with the passing of years. Chuck Swindoll said the following: "There's an enormous difference between growing old in the Lord and growing up in Him. One is automatic and requires no effort at all, just aging. But the other is never automatic or easy. It calls for personal discipline, continual determination, and spiritual desire." Churches are full of sleepy saints who are merely logging time in God's family. And again, please don't turn it off. We're on like minute 4 right now. We're not going to go into the God side of it that much. I can, but I'm respecting the general audience. Though he was speaking primarily of spiritual growth, the same is true of any kind of personal growth. It is not automatic, but instead requires discipline, determination, and desire. So the next boldface is, you're only young once, but you can be immature indefinitely. Some think I am, but whatever. You're entitled to your opinion. People who fail to pursue personal growth never reach their potential. Often they don't even reach full maturity as people. Maturity comes not with age, but with acceptance of responsibility. How true that is. Acceptance of responsibility. You as a parent accept the responsibility of growing your child. Work with the teacher, not against the teacher. You don't even have to work for the teacher. You're working with the teacher. Know that I would say at least 90%, maybe that's too high, but let's just say 90% of the teachers want you to be with them, not against them. Sit on the same side of the table. Anyway, I digress. Dare Abby, here he goes. One said maturity meant this. Dare Abby said, to be able to stick with the job until it is finished. To do a job well without being supervised. To be able to carry money without spending it. To bear an injustice without trying to get even. Maturity comes not with age, but with the acceptance of responsibility. How true. Why people fail to grow? People fail to grow for many reasons. Here are 4 of the most common ones that Dr. Maxwell has observed. 1, busyness. There's a saying I've heard recently, this would be Dr. Maxwell, maybe you've heard it too. God put me on earth to accomplish a certain number of things. Right now, I'm so far behind that I will never die. That's sweet. That's the way many people feel today, overworked and overwhelmed. Laziness. Deep down in each of us is a desire not to work, and making growth a priority is work. It takes effort. Lack of desire. Dr. Maxwell meets a lot of people who express no desire to grow. They have lack of desire. They've reached a certain milestone or destination in their lives, and they think they have arrived. No plan for growth. Finally, people don't grow because they have no plan to grow. Many times they don't realize they won't experience growth unless they pursue growth. Other times they have no plan because they don't know how to go about constructing a plan. Signposts on the road to personal growth. A lifestyle of personal growth. The whole process started for Dr. Maxwell at home when he was a kid. His father believed in personal growth. 15 laws, invaluable laws of growth. Something I work on. Hire me. I'll come out and do it with you. Strategy for personal growth. 1974, Dr. Maxwell reached a second personal growth milestone. At that time, he had been a pastor for about 5 years and was successful. In his first church, he had grown from a first Sunday attendance of three to an average of more than 200. The growth plan helped him to develop that year, but it also had greater lasting effects on Dr. Maxwell. First, it made Dr. Maxwell realize that if he wanted to grow, continue to grow, he had to be strategic about the growth. For the best results, Dr. Maxwell had to have a plan. Second, it made him realize that growth always comes at a price in terms of money, time, and discipline. Amen. These are truths he has now embraced for more than 20 years. And again, this is 1996. So now it's over 50 years. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I love you, Dr. Maxwell. Horace Greeley once said of Abraham Lincoln, quote, "There was probably no year of his life when he was not a wiser, cooler, and better man than he had been the year preceding." Unquote. That's an incredible goal that each of us should strive for. And a strategic plan for the personal growth helps to make the goal attainable. And the final part for today, because we're almost at the 10-minute mark, and I don't want to go longer than that because I probably lost 3 of you already because you could look at it for 30 seconds. The production of a personal growth plan. In 1993, Dr. Maxwell experienced a third personal growth milestone. He was teaching a leadership seminar in Kansas City, Missouri, and Dr. Maxwell was talking about how he has his children read books and listen to tapes. Tapes, is that funny? Anyway. Much as like his father did with him, all of a sudden Dr. Maxwell had a flash of insight. He realized the people he was talking to had no such plan for their lives. Dr. Maxwell was so convinced that of this time that he said to the group of 300 people, "If anyone here has put himself on a plan for personal growth, come up to me during the break and tell me about it." No one came up to him. So that's when he decided he needed to help people plan their growth. In 1994, he introduced a 1-year personal growth plan for leaders. The plan describes a strategy for growth, and it has the materials they need for a whole year. It includes a weekly devotional, weekly leadership equipping, cassettes. Isn't that funny? Cassettes. And the best 12 books available on leadership. One for every month of the year. And here's the pattern he suggests. Monday, 1 hour using the 1 hour with God devotional. Tuesday, 1 hour listening to a leadership tape. Wednesday, 1 hour selecting and filing highlights from the leadership tape. Gotta love that, man. Getting book written in 1996. Thursday, 1 hour reading the month's leadership book. And then Friday, half hour reading the leadership book. Half hour filing from the book, reflecting and applying concepts. Dr. Maxwell has found the system works well for most people, and they often see quick growth in their ability to lead. All right, so when we come back, and hopefully this, again, breakthrough number 6, the next part will be laying a foundation for family growth, and that's going to start with who? Yeah, I got to find out. Great book, it's out of print. Find it at a used bookstore. Okay, end of all time. Begin with the end in mind. Every choice you make is who you are, so choose wisely. Seek first to understand and be understood. People are hurting, ask them how they're doing. And finally, people don't care how much you know. until they know how much I care about you. Hey, there's a Venmo account. We'd appreciate some financial support. $1 always helps. 2 helps more than 1. Have a great day. God bless. I love you. Thanks for being with me. Bye.